Mitch, thanks for picking up the slack at home and being both parents. To Mira, my buddy, knowing you has been the best part of nursing school. You made me laugh when I wanted to cry and kept me going when I wanted to quit. To Jess, thank you for all the help you provided this past year, and you know what I mean. Sarah Braden. There are many people who supported me throughout the practical nursing program at Webster College. First, I would like to thank my fiancé, Kurt, my parents, my brother Christopher, and my cousin Amy for always being there for me during difficult times and telling me how proud they are of me for deciding to become a nurse. In addition to my family, I would like to thank the amazing instructors at Webster College, in particular, Mrs. Abeni, Mrs. Wagner, and Mrs. Torres, for their patience and the knowledge they gave me. Romeo Jacob. I'd like to thank my family for their love, patience, and support. I would also like to thank my fiancé for his faith and encouragement through this whole year. Lastly, I'd like to thank the instructors that guided me through this entire year, full of hard work and the knowledge they bestowed upon me to help me become the best nurse I can. I love you all. Nicole Ligori. 1 year ago, 24 students set out on a journey. This journey took these students away from their families, their friends, their jobs, and their lives. They consisted of windy roads, sharp turns, and dead ends. There were many times that these 24 students wanted to go home and give up, and yet some did. Only 15 students survived the journey, a journey that would change their lives forever. We are those 15 students, and we should be proud that we persevered and that we are now on the road to success. Many of us could not have reached the point that we are at today without so much needed help. I myself thank God that I have the great support system that I do. First and foremost, I would like to thank my beautiful 3-year-old daughter, Jada, for showing me her unconditional love. Some days she would cry when I left, and that would really break my heart. Jada, Mommy's sorry that she couldn't spend every minute with you, but I did this for us. Coming home to you is what I look forward to every day. I love you, you little stinker, and thank you for loving me. Next, I'd like to thank my mom. Without her, I would not be where I'm at today. When I was younger, she always pushed me to keep going. And because of that, I now have the drive to live alone. She also was the one that primarily took care of my daughter while I was at school. I also want to thank my father. Thank you for helping to support Jada and myself, and for everything you do. You are such a great man, and I really admire you. I know you're proud of me, and knowing that I make you proud gives me the energy to strive to keep going. I love both of you very much. Thank you to the rest of my family and friends for the support and encouragement and for being here today. It really means a lot to me. I also want to thank my amazing teachers. They are the greatest, and we were really blessed to have them. They not only encouraged us, they also inspired us. Mrs. Wagner, you were tough on us, but you knew that was what we needed. I owe the foundation of my knowledge to you. You are an excellent teacher, and you really taught me a lot. You are someone I look up to and someone that I turn to when I need advice, because I know you will not only tell me the truth, you will always guide me in the right direction. You fought for us when no one else would and sacrificed some of your own time to help those who needed it. I will never forget you. Thank you for all your help, your time, and your dedication, and for just being you. Mrs. Abeni, You are such a kind and caring person, and you truly have a passion for helping others. You are not only a great nurse, but you are an awesome teacher. In class, we were pressed for time, and pharmacology was not one of those subjects I felt was my best. But you helped me with that. You drilled those medications into my head, and now thanks to you, I can go on the floor and know the majority of medications that are given without having to look them up. Thank you for turning one of my weaknesses into one of my strengths. Mrs. Torres, thank you for allowing us so much autonomy and for believing in us. Helen Ellis is a place where I put all the knowledge and clinical experience together. It was a time when I actually felt like a nurse. Helen Ellis was really my favorite clinical site, and that had a lot to do with you. Thanks again. Mrs. Rios, thank you for making our first clinical experience a teaching one. We were just beginning nursing school, and instead of us not feeling like we knew very much, you made us feel confident in what we were doing. Thank you for believing in us. I am really going to miss my teachers more than anything. I know that I'm going to be a great nurse because I had 4 of the best nursing instructors. Laurel Minahan. When I enrolled for this class, I did not know what to expect. I thought we would learn how to do blood pressures, a few injections, no big deal. I was wrong. There was so much more than that. I cannot say it has been easy, but it has been a great learning and growing experience for me. Thank you, Webster College, and all of the faculty. I would like to thank my mother for all of her support and helping me with some of the financing I needed to achieve this goal. I would like to thank my daughter, Kristen, and my boyfriend, Larry, for putting up with my many moods. Sorry, I know it has been just as tough for you. I love you both. Thanks to my 2 best friends, Cheryl and Gail, for all of their support and for listening to me go on and on about my clinical experiences. They must have been interesting. Love you guys. I want to thank Mira and Terry for helping me through anatomy. Thanks to all of the instructors, Ms. Torres, Ms. Betty, Ms. Wagner, and Ms. Rio, for giving me the tools I will need to succeed in my career. Thanks to everyone in the class for making this past year anything but boring. You all have your own special gift, and that you are going to give it in your career. Good luck to all of you. I know you will be successful in whatever area of nursing you choose. Brittany Peterson. Honestly, I thank everyone. I thank every instructor I've ever had for helping broaden my horizons and having faith that I will be a great nurse soon. I definitely want to thank my boyfriend who makes sure I'm at school and at clinicals on time, and he understands that I need my space to study, and study is good. I really do thank every last classmate, friends, and some of the family members I've ever had for giving me the strength, courage, and self-esteem I needed to get through anatomy and physiology. I love and cherish so deeply anyone who has helped me get to this point, because that is the greatest gift anybody could give anyone, and that's a future shot at life, and a few close friends. So thanks everyone for absolutely everything. About 1 year ago today, I was waiting anxiously for the mailman to deliver a letter that with only a couple of words could very well alter the rest of my life. It was my acceptance letter to Webster College LPN program. Both my sister and I had applied for the program. We were going crazy at the thought that one would get in and the other would not. Well, thank you, God, we were both accepted. So to start with, I would like to thank my 3 interviewers, as well as all of my classroom and instructors, for helping to provide the knowledge I need to stand before you now. But I would like to give a special thank you to one instructor that went above and beyond her forward doing. Mrs. Joanna